Hey, thanks for checking out the video. In this one, we're going to be talking about the Olight i5R and comparing it with the Lumentop Tool AA 2.0. Both of these lights are in a similar size form factor, and they both use AA batteries as well as 14500s. The Olight i5R comes with a proprietary 14500 from Olight that is fully charged right here. And then I'm just using a 14500 battery that will be popping in the Lumentop for the rest of the video. But yeah, basically the point of this video is going to be sharing my thoughts about these two lights. And if I had to start all over again and I was looking for a light in this size, between the two of these, which one would I pick? This is just my personal opinion, and I'm just a dude who push record on a phone, so don't take it too seriously, but I would choose the Lumentop Tool AA over the Olight i5R, and I'll explain why in this video. So let's get into it. All right, and before we get too deep into things, I just wanted to say that I bought both of these lights with my own money. So I'm going to try to be as unbiased as I can and fair in this assessment. And in the spirit of that, I wanted to go over 3.5 advantages that I think the Olight i5R has over the Lumentop before I tell you why I would still choose the Lumentop Tool AA 2.0 over the Olight i5R. The first advantage the Olight i5R has, in my opinion, is the fact that it comes with a battery. This light did not come with a battery, at least mine didn't. So yeah, the fact that this comes with a battery is a big win. And it's a very interesting proprietary cell from Olight. It's a 14500, but it's got an interesting voltage. That's the most interesting thing about this battery to me. It kind of bridges the gap between your 1.5 volt alkaline batteries and your 3.7 volt 14500s. Interesting cell. And I think Olight was really trying to stretch out run times, improving on their Olight i5T. And they succeeded in doing that with this cell. So pretty cool to have this come with the light. So that's going to be advantage number one. Advantage number two the i5R has is style. Aesthetics going to vary from person to person, so it's very subjective, but nevertheless, you have more anodization colors and patterns available to you when choosing an Olight i5R, as well as materials over the Lumentop Tool AA 2.0. You do have style options with this light as well, just not as many as the Olight i5R. So that's going to be advantage number two. Advantage number three is the clip. I really like this clip quite a bit better. It's a two-way or bidirectional pocket clip, so you can use it as a makeshift headlamp. And it sits up nice and high on the light too, so if you like this to sit in your pocket, it carries nice and deeply in the pocket, less likely to come tipping out or things of that nature. So yeah, I think the Olight i5R has a better clip. Thicker steel, if I didn't say that already. In fairness to the Tool AA 2.0, you can easily just unclip this from the rear section here and then put it on this second area. So you can change the orientation of the clip with the Lumentop Tool AA 2.0 as well. And then the half reason is going to be packaging. And I didn't count this as a full reason because some people really care about packaging and it matters a lot to them. And then some people just throw it away right after they get the product out. So Olight does a great job with their packaging. Hard to deny that. And there's nothing wrong with Lumentop's packaging. It's a pretty nice box. It's just not quite on the level as Olight's packaging is, in my humble opinion. So yeah, that's 3.5 advantages, I'd say, the Olight i5R has over the Lumentop Tool AA 2.0. But now let's get into why I would still choose this light over the Olight i5R. All right, first reason is going to be modes. And I'll start by showing the two modes available to you with the Olight i5R first. You've got a low 15 lumen setting and then a high 350 lumen setting here. Really nice even beam, good floody light here in the Olight i5R. Let's compare that with the Lumentop Tool AA 2.0. Start off with, on this light, your low setting is 16 lumen, so very similar to the low on the i5R. Up from here, you've got an 85 lumen medium mode. That's what the 85 looks like. And then you've got a 360 lumen high setting. So pretty similar to the 350 high setting on the Olight i5R. And then you actually get an additional turbo setting here of 650 lumens. with the Lumentop Tool AA 2.0. And then after that, you just get back down to that 15 lumen setting. So yeah, just a few extra options when it comes to the Lumentop tool. I'll let you see a couple things here. This little inner ring glows on the Lumentop tool. This is a temporary glow. It's basically like a glow stick effect. It wears off after a few minutes, but pretty cool. Like if you just use the light, put it down, you'll be able to see it with this ring. Pretty nice. This tail cap switch is illuminating in blue, and this is constant. Always happens. And this is going to be either a cool feature to some and a deal breaker to others. A lot of people hate that this light does this because it's a drain on the battery over time. So if you don't use this light and don't want to recharge it very often, if you're looking for a light in this size, maybe you want to set it in a bag and just have it ready if needed. This will drain your battery down over time, so people really don't like that. I just wanted to point that out. So that's a deal breaker for some with the Lumentop Tool AA 2.0. I actually like it, and I'll explain why. Basically, if you have this on a nightstand or something next to you and you go to sleep and then you wake up and you need to grab a light or find your way around, this little glow helps you do that. You know right where to reach for it, pick it up, you're good to go. So I don't know. That's going to vary from person to person. I thought I would make note of that in this video because if you don't know about this when going into the Lumentop Tool AA 2.0, that could be either a nice surprise or a horrible surprise. All right, yeah, so reason number one is going to be modes and output. Got to give that advantage to the Lumentop Tool AA 2.0. I also neglected to mention that this has a strobe mode with 6 clicks available to you if you need a strobe mode or like a strobe mode. Not an option with the Olight i5R, but is with the Lumentop. Moving on from that, we'll get into reason number two. I'd prefer the Lumentop Tool AA 2.0, and that's going to be accessories. So with the Olight i5R, you get that nice proprietary cell we talked about earlier. You get a nice manual, and that's about it. You know, it's all you need, with the exception of a charging cable. But yeah, that's what's included with the Olight i5R. Lumentop really showers you with a lot of accessories included. So first thing I'll say, obviously you got your manual. If you like lanyards, you're in luck because they also give you a lanyard. Very basic lanyard, but still pretty cool. They include that. Get a couple of extra O-rings for your watertight sealing. Both lights, by the way, are submersible to 2 meters, so they're the same in that respect. And then my favorite accessory included is this diffuser. And if you're not familiar with the diffuser, it's basically just a cap you can put on the bezel of a light. And now when you turn it on, it creates a nice even light that's spread out or diffused over a broader area. So you can use it as a little mini lantern. So if you need to, eat at a little table while you're camping or play some cards or whatever, bam, little mini lantern. So yeah, that's reason number two. I'd prefer the Lumentop Tool AA 2.0 over the Olight i5R. All right, reason number three, I would prefer the Lumentop is going to be the price. Okay, so price is fluctuating constantly and varies with sales and on various websites as well. So hard to really nail that down, but at the time of recording, I just checked Amazon to get a vague idea or a broad picture for you guys. And right now, the Lumentop Tool AA 2.0 sells for $20.99 in this coloration and black as well. And the Olight i5R at the time of recording is selling for $35.95. And with Olight, as usual, the best time to get those lights is during their sales. So you can definitely find better deals on this light if you're patient and wait for one of those sales. But with that said, any way you slice it, the Lumentop Tool AA 2.0 is cheaper. So yeah, I'd say that's definitely going to count as a reason for me, just the value. One thing I really wish, though, we already talked about it, though, is you're going to need to get your own 14500s in addition to this light if you don't have them already. So that's something to mention in the price conversation. But yeah, anyway, regardless, that's going to be reason number three for me. And then that brings us to the half reason. And that's going to be half reason only because, once again, this is going to be a feature that some people care about and some don't. Some will use this a lot and some just won't. And that's the fact that this light can tail stand. Oops. Wow, that was awkward. There you go. Yeah, the light can tail stand just like this. So if you're working on something and you want to just point the light upright, or especially when you use the diffuser, makes for a nice little lantern. So you can just set it on a working surface or table and do your thing with this light. And unfortunately, the Olight i5R can't do that. But yeah, that's going to be a half reason for me. So that is the 3.5 reasons why I prefer the Lumentop tool AA 2.0 over the Olight i5R. In closing, I'll just mention one last difference. And this isn't a pro or a con against either light or the other. It's just a fundamental difference between these two lights. And I wanted to bring this up for you all if you're looking for a particular beam pattern. The lens of the Olight i5R is quite shallow. The LED is sitting right behind that glass. And that's what enables this light to have that really broad spill, that floody beam. So if that's something you're looking for, the Olight i5R delivers that. And then this LED is sitting back a bit further in the Lumentop Tool AA. And that means that the beam is going to be a little bit more concentrated and able to throw out a little bit further. So like I said, it's not a question of what's better or not. It's just a question of what's better for you. All right, before we do the full sign off, I just wanted to thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, you're one of the few people with attention spans long enough to make it to this point in the video. So congratulations. And as a little reward, if you're a subscriber and would like one of these stickers, I had a bunch of these little stickers made. They're pretty cool. They're about 2 inches across. I think they turned out really well. I'm not selling them. I'm just sending them off. I got stamps and stickers. So if you live in the US and are comfortable enough to shoot me an email that I'll put in the description, just give me your address information and I'll get a little sticker on the way to you. And for international viewers, I'm really sorry. I don't know the details as far as how to get this to you, but you can still give me an email. We can try to work it out. But in any case, it's going to be while supplies last. So even if you stumble upon this video much later than when it was published, you could still try it. I have no idea how long these are going to last. My email box could get blown up and these could go really fast, or maybe like 2 people would do it. So I have no idea how it's going to go. Could be the biggest mistake of my life. We'll just see. So anyway, I wanted to thank you so much. If you're a subscriber and you want a sticker, give me a holler. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great day. See you in the next video.